What I'm trying to communicate is that childhood emotions are very different than adult emotions in the way that they're managed. They need adults to regulate their emotions. So your child is having a bad day, or they're stuck on something, or somebody at school looked at them or didn't look at them in a funny way, and now they're being an absolute jerk at home, and you're not sure what's going on, but here's what they can do. They can get you to stop everything you're doing, go over and deal with them, and what they can get you to do is they can get your feelings to be the same as their feelings, and now their problem has become your problem. That's how kids get problems solved. They don't know how to solve their own problems, so they get you to solve their problem, but it's your problem now because now you're the one mad about it, right? If you're mad about their math class, then you're going to figure out how to do their math with them, or call a math tutor, or email their teacher and tell their teacher what an awful person they are. But the child can only do that by hijacking your emotions, and they can't really move forward until they get your help to do that. So that, in a way, one of the big findings of the past like 10 or 15 years is that in a sense, like almost all of childhood anxieties and fears are a form of separation anxiety. Meaning the closer that they can get to you physically, and I actually just mean like physically closer, the better they feel. And that's really important when we talk about social media later too. If they can get eye contact and they can get physical closeness, they can reduce anxiety. That's that bonding hormone, oxytocin, if you've heard of that. That feeling of closeness that you get is a chemical feeling. It's chemically reinforced in both of you. That only happens through eye contact and physical touch and physical closeness. I mean, unless there's been some issues and they don't want to be touched. But kids can't get that anywhere else, which is one of the reasons we'll get into with social media later, why it's actually a really bad idea to let them be on social media all the time, because there's no touch, there's no eye contact, there's no closeness. So they're actually not getting their emotions regulated biochemically in the way that you can do that when you're with a partner. In fact, if you're in some pain, and I put you in a brain scanner, and somebody you love and trust comes up and holds your hand, you'll have less pain. Kids will have less fear just with their parent holding onto their hand if they're in a brain scanner looking at scary emotions or scary faces, and the parent holds their hand. But what we found, and that's kind of what we're talking about today, is that with a little bit of training and coaching, parents can actually help their kids be in a space where they can be exposed to the same fears, and then the parents can be outside the room, and the brains actually look the same. And that actually just happens based on how you reinforce or interact with them, especially during these times of resistance.